Tommy just said he's done with Nick. Uh-oh. How far back do I have to go to this? Wait, whoa. What the fuck is going on? I'm sorry, dude. My brain is getting fucking blown right now. Wait, what? There's a fucking civil war going on right now? What? No, I don't like this at all. This ain't gonna go well.
I had a fight with...
I feel like I'm fever dreaming right now.
Nick DeOrio a couple days ago, and it wasn't anything abnormal. I'll show it to you. Everything's still up. Out of the ordinary, but he took it really, really personally. And I don't think it's, looking back, I don't think it's anything that I haven't... he was being like, cute and coy and passive aggressive with me. He was being himself, and I was being obnoxious, loud, yelling me. It was the same something like that. I mean, it was over within a second. That's nothing in itself. The topic that I would eventually end up conceding on, it's really not relevant. But what's extremely relevant to what I'm about to tell you all is he threatened me. And essentially threatened my livelihood through that. And
what?
I don't trust him. And I've thought about I've thought about we had a conversation about it, and it ended like kind of.
By the way, I ain't on anyone's fucking side. All right, I'm neutral as fuck. I'm just trying to watch to figure out what's going on.
On good terms, it was just like, yeah, good buddy, we're good. We're good, but. As you're gonna see, it was like apologize or I destroy you,
oh no,
type of situation, and I don't know, just kind of like between what happened with John Swan, if I ever get on his bad side again, well, I get sniped out of nowhere. So I thought about going to him ahead of time, but if I just said, look, I don't trust you and I want you gone, I just want you out of my server. If I do that, then I could get sniped and not know it out of over there, and I don't think I should have somebody like this in my den. I think if somebody had threatened me the way Nick threatened me, I would go to Nick and say, or reverse or something like that, what do I do? And Nick would say, just get rid of him. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to explain to the audience, because it's kind of an integral part of what I do, why I probably won't be working with him in the future. And I'm going to show you why I just can't trust him. I don't really wish anything bad on him. In fact, I wish, like I said, I've done nothing but enjoy his success. And I think I'll probably continue, but I can't have him like close to me. He's like, I tell him my personal life, my wife, my daughter, stuff that I don't want to reveal on
why is this so personal?
YouTube. That's, I'm allowed to have a private life. I'm allowed to be an exaggerated character. I'm allowed to be a fucking jerk and entertain the way I want to entertain. And I don't think I can do it. Could be because in the back of my mind, I don't know if I'm going to tick him off. And he, by threatening me, he broke my trust. And basically, by the conversation over, I was his bitch. And that's not going to happen. And so I'm just going to put this out here, and I'm just going to put it out there, and I'm going to go back to my job. Obviously, I'll take calls in the future and everything else, but I'm just basically going to show you what happened. We were on Twitch. God, I think I was broadcasting like 10 people. And we were talking about, which I eventually found out I was wrong about. There was a thing about Tucker Carlson and the Eminem thing, the Eminem meme. And at the time, I didn't know it. I just said, I basically don't believe that, he's probably being portrayed as, I didn't see it at the time, in fairness. Like, he's probably being perceived as a transphobe. It's probably more something like, he wants that kind of horse shit out of fucking kids' ears in school. So me and Nick went back and forth on it. It really was. And I don't know. I watched this, and I watched the whole thing.
Oh, so it's political, I guess. I don't know.
And I don't think I really do anything that's like totally out of my fucking character. I'm being a dick. So is he. I'm probably being more of a dick. I would agree to that. But the threat to me is just like not only uncalled for. I think it's, it cuts my throat.
Just a grift.
I think gender politics is disgusting, and I want my kids near it.
I don't know why.
Why do I? Because have a kid and have him coming home and asking fucking questions. Am I a girl? That's I don't know why. I mean, like that. That shows you're just completely disconnected.
Do you think maybe your kids, like not your kids, but you think maybe kids were thinking, am I a girl? Am I a guy? Wait, what's wrong with them finding out?
No, I don't. Look, if that happens, that's more than likely going to happen on its own. I don't know why you change the subject. I don't want it in their ear. Here, listen to me. Right. This is what liberals don't understand. No, this is why they don't understand why they lost Virginia. All right, this is what they don't understand. I don't want it. Period. That's it.
All right.
And it's not up for fucking debate. That's it.
Okay. I mean, that's
It's not up for debate. I don't want your wacky, fucking, insane cult-like ideology in my kid's head. I want reading, writing, and arithmetic, not politicization. And
all right, so we're gonna take biology out. No biology.
That's politicization I'm talking about, stupid. So you have to put words in my mouth to do that?
So politicization is biology.
That is not. It's nothing to do with fucking biology. It's psychological, if anything.
All right, I'm just saying. I don't know.
You don't exactly. Regurgitating and talking points to these people that God,
obviously.
these kids,
No, I can't
these
think
kids
for
that never
myself,
even went as far as college than you did.
Yeah,
and you're regurgitating their talking.
Yeah, no,
points.
I'm only regurgitating. Yeah, I have no mainstream thoughts. I'm literally Destiny. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yep.
He's educated.
Yep, he's educated.
He actually is.
He went to college for music and dropped out, but he's educated.
Oh, I thought he finished. I thought
he didn't.
I thought he went in for, but he finished. He got a liberal arts degree.
No,
right?
I've done more college than he has.
I didn't know that. I thought he got a liberal arts degree. I knew he dropped out of college but I figured he thought music wasn't a good idea as far as money. That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
All right, Nick.
So me and Tommy had one single private argument stemming from a public conversation where I was offended at a remark he made. I did what he wanted and we ironed it out in private. Then Tommy waited until his Monday show and dumped my DMs, kicked me from the news server. Unreal. If Tommy was anyone else, I'd have just posted the stream clip and argued publicly in the first place. That's all I'm saying in DMs. But instead of doing that, I had a cringe private call, didn't know we left on scorched earth terms, and now he's dumping my DMs on a stream with no warning. I was heated and said some shit in the heat of the moment that was never meant to be seen publicly. I'm not going to fight with Tommy publicly at all, as the dude has given me a lot. I'd like to think I have returned the favor. It just seems weird to blindside me and not invite me on.
Was pretty pissed about that, and you know what? I get it. You know, I mean, you know, had he come to me and said, like, you know, that's fucking out of line, and I don't appreciate that, and fucking don't do that, that would have been, you know, the end of it. I've made, you know, we kind of have a rule over here that we can kind of talk shit to each other again for, you know, for entertainment reasons. And stuff like that, and then it's the whole rule is like, you know, don't be a bitch. But I to be perfectly honest with you, I had different standards for Real Talk because of his career, and Dave because I knew him personally. So it's not across the fucking board by any stretch, and stuff like that. So this is like right now. I mean, all right, I'm a dick. There's no doubt about it. But I think it's far from the worst thing I do, and we've yelled at each other, and he's yelled at people on here, and this is just not uncommon. So let me find this fucking thing. Don't donate. Hold on a second. I'm not donating. No, I'm turning the donations off, but thank you. All right, let me put this on my fucking screen. I wasn't really prepared for this show. All right, he writes me back. First of all, he sends me that, and then above it is titled, by the way, I'm tired of being taken I'm probably taken like this casual conversation, and there is going to be I'm pretty tired of being talking to, it says Tolkien. Sorry. I'm pretty tired of being talked to like this in a casual conversation. He's complaining about my spelling. By the way, I'm pretty tired of being talked to like this in a casual conversation.
All right, I need to read these for myself because Tommy's like fucking tripping over. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't threaten me. Big problems? I'd take none of it back. You are being passive aggressive and change the subject. I'm sorry you got your feelings hurt, but I'll get over it. If you have to settle something with me because I was out of line, I'm getting offline. Call me. I'm not unreasonable, nor am I willing to admit fault. The DMs feel childish. How can you call me and play the video? I would rather have you do that. I'm getting off stream now, so you can call me if you like. I'm not fighting with you. Like this, I'd rather we settle it over the phone. Friends don't make vague threats. What was the threat, though? What was the threat? Because this seems to be a conversation that was after the threat. I'll talk to you when you're more rational. Rational? I'm getting off stream now, so you can call me if you like. I'm not fighting with you. These are not the words of someone who that is stark raving mad. You sounded saying this clip, and I'm genuinely starting to worry that something is wrong with you. We can't go more than 3 sentences these days without you starting an unhinged rant about the woke mob. I know I disagree with you on most stuff, but I don't force you to talk about it with me. You can when you feel like... Oh, this is so gay. This is really gay. You can when you feel like it when I have these DM fights. You're unable to have a casual conversation about this stuff. I feel like I have to play an optics balancing act on stream to get you to avoid saying something extremely stupid. Example above clip, when in reality I have no interest in talking about gender with you. You act like Flamingo saying I'm a Destiny clone when you start screaming and acting dumb. That's not cool, and I'm just making that known in private. I'm not going to laugh that off again. So all I ask is that you either engage in my arguments or change the subject with me, because you go on stream after stream gushing about how smart I am, then act like I'm a child, unable to read or think for myself when we have the slightest disagreement. I don't want to fight with you. You can when you feel like it. You can when you feel like it. I have these DM fights. Try spelling proper English if you're going to go for that own. You're saying I'm pissed. You can call me if you like. I don't like doing it this way. UFC is about to start. I don't feel like getting lectured for an hour and off stream. Realistically, I'm looking for you to acknowledge you took it too far. Please stop this teenage daughter fights with my friends this way. Call in the morning if you want to enjoy the fight. No more DMs, please. Actually, never mind. I'll tweet the clip. If there is where you want to take it, go ahead. My door is open. Have a good day. Would you rather talk on stream? Private convos are a waste of time. Nick calls for a start a call lasts for 14 minutes. You do what you want. Please stop. Calm down and call me tomorrow. Jesus Christ. The threat is veiled that he will affect Tommy not having support on his stream. Then Nick will take his audience. Yeah, but how do you know that?
He's complaining about my spelling. By the way, I'm pretty tired of being talked to like this in a casual conversation, and there is going to be big problems. If you keep trying to disarm me by pretending I can't think for myself, you're way out of line. There is nothing wrong with what he fucking said. It would have all been kept fucking private had he not threatened me. Right? I wrote him back and I said, are you fucking kidding me? Don't threaten me. Big problems. I take none of it back. You were passive aggressive. And my whole argument is like, yeah, I was being a dick, but so were you. Yeah. And you know, it's all up on Twitch still. It's like it's like the last 5-hour cast. I take none of this back. You're being passive aggressive. Change the subject. I'm sorry you got your feeling hurts, but I'll get over it. If you have something to settle with me because I was out of line, or I'm getting out of line, call me. I'm not unreasonable, nor am I not willing to admit fault. The DM feels childish. Hell, you can call me and play the video. I'd rather have you do that. I'm getting off Steam now, so you can call me if you like. I'm not fighting with you like this. I'd rather settle it over the phone. Friends don't make vague threats. I think at this point, I probably would have been okay. At this point, maybe he just got pissed. You know, maybe he was fucking drinking. I don't know.
Facility Gamer X funded $5. This is really sad. I am not going to pick a side if this turns really ugly.
Yo. Wait, hold on. You're speaking into my computer speakers for some reason. Give me 1 second. Oh shit, I didn't do it right. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Do I sound okay?
Dude, what the fuck happened? Were you watching Tommy C?
Yeah, dude. It was really fucking out of nowhere. Like, he was about to cover the allegations.
I thought it was about Skyda's Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, he just midway stopped. And I thought he stopped because, like, he used to be acquainted with him. But all of a sudden, he just, like, paused for, like, a minute and then said, I have to get this off my chest. And he just said, like, I want Nick out of my life. He's out of my life now. I was like, whoa.
So what was the threat? I'm so confused on what the threat is, though. Like, I feel stupid, but, like, I don't... Is the threat that Nick's not going to go on his show anymore?
It sounded like it was subtle, but, like, apparently Nick called him a big fucking loser or something, and that, like, also got him really pissed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it just seemed really fucking intense. Like, he just pissed throughout all this, and I'm surprised how long he went for. But he didn't take any calls. He just fucking... He ended the show walking off. Whoa.
Uh-huh. Wow. Yeah, that wasn't on my 2022 January bingo.
Yeah,
this
that wasn't
sucks.
the title card.
Yeah, this is fucking cancer now.
Yeah.
This is really fucking cancer. Okay, well, That's interesting. So Tommy, I guess I'm not gonna play the rest of the show then. I mean, you guys can watch it for yourself if you want. I just wanted to gather like the details of what's going on here. So they had a fucking political argument. It got too out of hand. Nick didn't like how he's being treated. And Tommy didn't like how he's being talked to, basically. That's basically the most charitable interpretation.
Yeah, and I guess he got the vibe that he was being recorded because they ended up having a phone call on Discord. And
Tommy thought Nick was recording him?
Yeah, he felt like he was gonna get Johnson on next, basically. Like, yo, you know what? I can't fucking trust you.
I see. That's very strange. I don't know.
Yeah, and I guess as Nick says, he's like, I wasn't even invited. I was like sideswiped. So basically, what's ironic, I guess Tommy wanted to get ahead of him in case Nick got ahead of him. You know, like Nick might if he didn't like him.
Oh, I see. So Tommy felt like Nick was about to plant the knife. So
yeah, exactly.
He played the risk game or something. He was like, I'm gonna get ahead of this. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have any say in this shit. I mean, it seems kind of weird. If they left off on good terms, it seems kind of weird to make that like show drama. You know what I mean? That's just I don't know.
Right. I mean, people are asking like, what exactly was the threat? I didn't walk away knowing exactly the words, so like, it seems like it wasn't totally clear because I feel like Tommy got the impression of a threat of like maybe Nick is planning something, but Nick said he isn't, and it wasn't explicitly clear. So it's confusing,
right.
But
yeah. Okay. You sound like you want to cry, dude. Was this stream like really like? Was this really intense for you?
Is that why you're also using more serious way? Like, well, I gotta be.
Well, no, I'm speaking in a more serious tone because I just read 3,030 million words of fucking Sky Does Minecraft documents. So
yeah, I tuned in midway. I was like,
I want to fucking blow my brains out right now.
That was intense.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry, guys. It's just not like Tommy and Nick come for my boys, you know. What happens now?
Oh my god, this is fucking cringe. This is fucking gay.
All right. Yeah, and Tommy's people were saying that
Nick said that he would post the
Nick
Twitch
is just
bot
too
on
much
his
on Twitch.
timeline.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay for the rest of you guys. Don't worry about me. I know a lot of you guys are tripping too. Tommy is Tommy, and Nick is Nick. You know.
I'm a backstab. I'll just wait. You know, we did say 2022 is gonna be the year where we go back to 2016, right? And so the backstabbing. Oh my god.
Is this even a backstab? Who? I don't know.
No.
I feel like they both didn't want to backstab each other, but they had to. I don't fucking get it.
Well, I don't think that. I don't know.
Marsbars funded $1.
It's hard to
This is really weird.
First
Should we get Nick in here?
Sad
Is that too
moment
much?
to do it.
No, he's not gonna want to call in. I don't think.
Yeah.
If he wants to, sure, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking artificially milk drama out of this. You know what I mean? Like that's kinda
Right. Well, honestly, I feel like Nick wouldn't even watch that, clip. Or maybe he would eventually, but he's like probably gonna stay away from it and just I don't know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He can be pretty impulsive.
Who?
Nick.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say anything about this shit. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. I'm just chilling. How does Keem still follow me? I always comment so much terrible shit. Oh no, wait.
Tommy, you're wrong in this situation.
Oh shit. Well, actually, wait. There's no surprise. Keem's on Nick's side. Never mind. Keem like fucking hates Tommy, and he's like always working with Nick. So wait, never mind. I was like, oh shit, he's taking Nick's side. Wait, obviously.
Tommy, you're wrong in this situation. And don't take it as me talking shit, okay? Don't take it as I'm sided with Nick because I work with Nick or I hate Tommy and we had all this bad blood.
Oops. My bad, guys.
Me and you have been cool recently, all right? But I'm just looking at this situation and I'm like, Tommy's a psychopath, all right? Like, you really, really, really took this way too far. Friends are going to fight. behind the scenes, all right? They're going to argue, they're going to debate or whatever. For you to take that into public and then ham it up like on the verge of tears, like the showmanship Tommy on the fucking all highs, like he threatened me, but he threatened me. I don't know what he's going to do. He knows about my family and all. For you to do that is for you to set a fake scenario in which, you know, the audience can live in that Nick was trying to do this horrible fucking thing to you. Other than the facts of you guys are just privately fighting. And you know, when people are fighting, they're going to say some shit that they don't fucking mean. You know this. There was no reason for you to take those, put it in public, ham it up, act like Nick was good. There's no reason for any of that. The best thing you can do, and this is my opinion, all right? I'm not trying to help Nick, because Nick's not in trouble. Nick's not getting canceled based on what you did, what you said. Like, that's not what's happening. I'm not trying to help Nick. I'm trying to actually give you advice. The best thing you can do is drop it and delete the entire fucking episode today. Just delete it. I messed up. You know, I overreacted. You know, Nick overreacted too by fucking giving you that threat, which isn't even a fucking really, like, that's not a threat, but whatever. You know, he fucking messed up, overreacted. You messed up and really overreacted. So just delete it. Be done with it. Fucking erase that chapter. Y'all been friends for way too long. This is my opinion. This is my honest to God opinion with no other motive other than just giving you fucking advice. Take it or leave it.
So what's up with you, man? It's been a slow news day for you, huh?
Yeah, no, it's been a slow one. Started off a stream at 8 a.m. streaming from Chud Logic's lobby, where Anna was getting blown the fuck out in a debate that was 40v0.
40v1.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh no, it was 39v2. There was one simp in there.
So you gotta get more prepared.
Yeah.
You gotta get that like girl sitting on the couch with like 5 guys behind her, but it's just like copy and pasted with all the avatars.
Oh my god. Yeah. The Discord fucking PFPs, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds so degenerate.
It is degenerate, but it'd be funny.
So, yeah, what the fuck happened today?
Yeah, I just want to make it like, because a lot of people seem to have some misconception that this issue is over like trans people or trans stuff or trans anything. Have you watched the clip?
I saw what he played on the show, but I couldn't really understand.
Like, there's like a 2-minute clip. The only problem I had with it was the part where he said like, you don't even really think this or whatever. You're just regurgitating talking points. Just like, all right. I don't know. It was like a really like low key thing, joking around, and then he's like, "Yeah, no, he went for the," and it's like, it sucks that I have to be like public about this now because this is something that was bothering me for a while offline. But I mean, we've had like multiple discussions about this, about how I don't like that characterization, and I've had those conversations with Tommy. So I thought Tommy was aware that I'm a very not big fan of that characterization. Yeah. I think that a lot of the Destiny meme jokes or whatever came across as like, I mean, audience is stupid, right? They think when you're joking about that on stream, that's the actuality. And yeah, I don't know.
In fairness, you definitely have gotten better at formulating your own opinions.
I think I've been formulating my own opinions pretty well the last 4 years. I got called a Medicare clone in 2018. I got called a Tommy clone in 2019. I got called a Destiny clone in 2020. I've been a clone of somebody every fucking year. At some point,
and now you're an Augie clone.
At some point, we just have like-minded ideas, and I agree with certain things. And I don't even portray myself as like political. Yeah, like it's a thing that like I probably lean slightly more left in terms of social politics than like my friends do. But it's not like I've ever gone down and like tried to shove that down your throat or anything.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like with you specifically, like I never got the impression even before your quote unquote lefty arc, you know, for what that's worth. I never got the impression that you were like this super right-wing dude in the first place. Like,
no, I just wasn't very political. And I understand if there's a percentage of the audience who liked the apolitical stuff. For a while, I was very vocal about wanting to keep it apolitical. But I know that like, it's like, it feels weird where it's like, my goal is to try to not let the politics stuff impact like friendships and stuff like that, because I've seen that happen in the past. I mean, like Tommy kicked that guy Tobes off the show a while ago, and a lot of it stemmed from arguments relating to like ideas, arguments relating to politics and stuff like that. Like it was an impasse that they couldn't get through.
Yeah,
so like when I would argue with
yeah, they would fucking get really fucking heated on Discord. I remember before I even knew any of you guys, I was in a fucking like Patreon chat with all of y'all.
yeah,
And they got
I
into
remember
a
that.
heated fucking argument about something. I don't even remember what. It was like 5 years ago. And I was like, holy shit, am I witnessing something insane right now? And you were like, no, this happens like every fucking day.
Yeah, so my thought process for the longest time was it's probably best if I disagree with something, just disengage.
Right.
Don't go aggro. Don't start arguing. I think the one time we ever had like an argument about something politics related was through like prison systems with trans people, where like there was like a trans prison argument. You can find that on an older shot from the point.
That was
But
a
other
fun
than that,
argument, though. Even though y'all got heated, it was still like entertaining to watch.
yeah, but like I think that like over time that would have wore on the friendship a little bit. So like every time I talk, I'm like, oh yeah, did you hear about the new Boba Fett? He goes, yeah, they really woke that one up, and I'm like, all right, I'll just shut up now. Or like, or like, did you hear about the new Xbox? This is an actual story. Did you hear about the Xbox acquisition of Activision? He's like, aren't you afraid less competitions means it's gonna woke up all the games? And I'm just like, all right, dude, like that's a bit of a reach, but we'll just disengage. It's just like I don't want to talk about social politics all the time. So like it's I always was kind of worried that's like that would like be the breakdown of the friendship, and it's like it's not even a far left idea to say that like trans people exist, right? That's not like a super. I mean, Flamenco literally said it 20 minutes ago, and I don't classify Flamenco as
like,
a liberal.
I don't know. I don't necessarily think anyone really denies that too much to an extent, like, or unless it's like a people. I would say that people probably would say that like, oh, this person's mentally ill, but I don't think they'd say that like they don't exist. You know?
Yeah. So in that clip, basically the clip is we went from it was following the M&M's thing, and then it's like, well, I think Tucker Carlson's mad because like this is just the next like cog in the chain or whatever that's going to lead to like because I know there was a story like a week ago of like non-binary teacher saying I'm non-binary to her students, and there was that meme where Jeremy's like teachers being sexual in the classroom or something again, and it's like, hey Jeremy, that's a gender, not a sexuality. And like yeah, people were memeing that, so that's what I was thinking in that thing. So Tommy says like I want math or arithmetic or whatever, and I jokingly said so not biology. And then he goes, I'm talking about woke shit. And I'm like, well, woke shit is defined as biology we don't like. It was like a playful little joke. And then Tommy's response was, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, or whatever. I'm just getting ready to disengage. And Tommy's response to that was like, yeah, you don't know, because you just regurgitate Destiny's talking points. So at this point, I'm livid. And if this was me and Flamenco would have gotten into a huge screaming argument right there. Because I'm really mad. Me and Tommy are friends. So I'm really fucking mad. Don't get me wrong. Me and Tommy talk for another 20 minutes. And then when I'm like still mad about it, I shoot him over a message. And he responds to me like hours later after his stream's over or whatever. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that like I was a super... what's the word? I was mad. I said some stupid shit. I wouldn't stand by those things if I said them publicly. I think that the threat thing is being... Again, I haven't seen his stream. So I think the threat thing is being played up a bit.
That you gave him? Quote
so
unquote.
The thing is, I thought we cleared this up in the call. Like I explained it to him. So I'm not really sure what the... I mean, maybe he just doesn't believe me. But like... My thought behind this is there's going to be big problems. It's exactly what I was saying. Like, Tommy's my friend. I'll wait till it's offline. We don't need petty drama right now. But if this keeps up, it's going to be the Flamenco argument. We're just going to go off, okay? Maybe I'll just fucking tweet the clip out and bitch about it on Twitter saying it's really annoying. Because I think I put, like, a tweet out where I'm like, it's annoying when, like, and I didn't mention any names or anything, and I know only 20 people were watching the stream or something. I was like, it's really annoying that, like, when someone has a disagreement with me and doesn't want to really engage my point, just says that I have no idea what I'm talking about because I watched somebody on YouTube. It's like it's a really shitty feeling or whatever. And like the next time, like, I mean, I would be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just post the clip because I think the clip sounded crazy and I think the clip sounded funny and I think the biology line was funny and I think it would have got traction.
I don't need
and
a
it would've
degree
been
in
funny
biology to know that.
Yeah, like it was just a stupid clip or whatever. So that was what I meant by there's going to be big problems, meaning like, yeah, I'm not going to take this to you privately. I thought the charity thing was that like I got mad at him in a private setting instead of mad at him in a public setting, and then we wouldn't have to go into like a huge drama. So I also got like, I mean, you know what I say publicly a lot where it's like I hate private calls. Like I would rather just talk publicly about something like this. By that point, like I was so mad. That's what I mean by, like, I don't stand by everything I said in there. I was mad. Dude, he's saying stuff in there, like, I remind him of his 13-year-old daughter. He's repeating himself condescendingly. He's like, talk to me tomorrow when you're fucking, like, whatever. I was annoyed. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, dude. Let's just do it publicly. That's where my brain went to. Because I'm like, all right, you know what? You're going to fucking egg me on? Fine, whatever. We'll just fucking stream it, dude. Let's stream it. And then I sat there, looked at my screen for a second, and I'm like, this is stupid. And I called him. And we hashed it out. We yelled at each other. There was a lot of screaming. But I thought we left that call in like a neutral thing, and that was 2 days ago.
Right.
And then he came out and put out the stream.
And you weren't expecting that at all?
No. So it's like, if he felt so threatened by me talking about... And I told him this in the call, that I was like, yeah, I'll just tweet the clip out next time. We'll argue about it publicly. So like, again, like, it sounds crazy coming from fucking Nicholas DeOrio to say you should have came to me first and talked about it. But at the very least, I would have liked him to invite me on his show and we could have just hashed it out publicly. I mean, I know for a fact if he hit me up at 8 o'clock in the morning and said, hey, Nick, you know what? Honestly, we can either talk or I have to talk about, I can't really trust you anymore or whatever. I think if we talked, cooler heads would have prevailed. And I don't hold any bad will to Tommy. I know Running Riot said, like, Tommy dumps DMs on all his fucking friends. He should have known this was going to happen. Yeah, I think that Tommy just made a bad character judgment. I think when Tommy leaks DMs, typically he has reason to do so. I think he has been screwed over by a lot of people, but there was never any fucking... I wasn't ever going to go and make a video on Tommy. I wasn't ever going to go fire up a stream and blast Tommy.
Right.
I get angry sometimes and I argue with people. It's Tommy's not the first person I've had an interaction with like this. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And Tommy's seen me have interactions with other people like this, so it's not the first time he's seen me get annoyed like this before.
I mean, you
I don't know.
have had plenty of like scuffles. I'd
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Very similar to this, and it's like, there was never like a huge let me fucking go and destroy Tommy's career. Somebody who built mine, someone I've been grateful to for a long time.
In this scuffle, Tommy, like, the reason why I did that stream is I think he thought you were gonna fuck him over, so he wanted to get out in front of it, right? And when we had our scuffle, you thought I was like going to like fucking you or something. So yeah.
I thought you were gonna fire up a stream on me.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know. I think the trust bridge wasn't broken today or 2 days ago. I think it was gone for a while. I'm starting to kind of reevaluate some shit and think about it. I don't know. I'd like to. I don't know. I'd like to wait a few days, maybe talk to him about it. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched the stream. I've seen some stuff about it, so I don't want to comment on things I've just read on Twitter because maybe he didn't say things a certain way. Unironically, I think KEEMSTAR had a pretty solid take on the issue. I don't know if you saw his Twitter video.
Yeah, I watched it.
I'm not going to war with Tommy. At the end of the day, like, I was never dropping those DMs. I don't give a fuck if Tommy thinks that trans people are the worst thing in the whole fucking world or whatever. Oh. That wouldn't change my perception of Tommy. I wouldn't think he's a bad guy. Even if Tommy was like a stone cold fucking Nazi, that guy's done everything for me.
Which he's not, but you're saying
even not, no. Yeah, no, I'm saying it's just like Tommy could be the worst thing in the fucking world. And like, well, that's a joke I shouldn't make right now. But like, I would never, I would never drop Tommy for a political leaning or something like that, even if we disagreed on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
like,
why'd you record the call then?
did I record the call?
That's what
I
you
don't.
said.
I don't have a recording of the call. If I had a recording of the call, I probably would have been so hot I would have dropped it.
Oh
then we
yeah,
got-
because that's what they were saying. They were saying Tom was worried that you were gonna John Swan him.
No,
or something.
he thought you did. He thought you did.
Whatever. He's allowed to think whatever he wants. I don't know. Everyone's kind of been on edge recently, and for good reason. People are doubting a lot of friendships they've made in the last couple months, especially me.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. I kind of thought that, like, it's so weird because me and Tommy are completely different in terms of friendship-wise than, like, anybody else online. Or at least I thought we were. So, maybe I hold that to a different standard. But
well, this shit's fucking sucks, man. I hate seeing the boys upset at each other.
Is there any questions of shit I didn't clear up? Because I'm not, like, looking at, like, a script or anything, and to be honest, I didn't see the stream. I'm just kind of giving my take.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of had an idea of what was going on anyway in my head, and you've kind of seemed to explain exactly what I thought happened. So,
maybe due to
I
the
don't know.
miscommunication.
Yeah, it seems like you mistook each other.
It seems like, I mean, I don't want to like dump on Tommy, but it seems like a lot of this is a bit of paranoia on his part. I think he kind of just saw like red where it didn't really exist. I mean, obviously, like, look, I think you take the Destiny memes like a little bit too seriously or something like that. I think when a lot of people say that shit, they're literally just like doing it to like pull your leg or something.
I can concede that. Concede that. And I think after this, I have to kind of cool off about it because I'm going to get it a lot. And you can get your roast in now. It's totally fine. Yes, I know. Because of this drama with Tommy, it is now very widely apparent that there's something that bothers me on the internet, and I'm going to hear it for a long time.
Mad at the internet, dude.
Annoying. Yes. But, I mean, like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because the only thing is, the only reason why I say that is just because you don't want to be like Ralph. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to fucking lose your shit over every little thing, right?
Dude, I'll tell you one thing. You want to know what my fucking knee-jerk reaction to do when I saw Tommy pulling up my DMs was?
What?
Redact.dev, bro. I nuked every fucking message I've ever had with him.
Really?
Yeah, I redact.dev'd the shit out of that, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa! Yeah, dude. So it is a Destiny meme, I guess, at the end of the day.
Wait, that's his software. Wait.
This reminds me of
Yeah.
Oh my
It
god.
was a huge misunderstanding.
Oh, fuck, bro.
But
What did
we
it delete?
came out
2,800 messages.
hoping
Jesus
him and Nick
Christ.
did
But it did it at 0.37 milliseconds or something per message. So it was actually pretty fast. And it took 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh, you actually did it. I thought you thought of doing it.
No, I redact.dev the fuck out of it. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I nuked that shit. But everything I said on Twitter, I stand by. Let me just see if I didn't mention anything. Me and Tommy had private arguments stemming from public conversation, or I was offended about a remark he made. I did what he wanted. I thought we ironed it out. And by the way, I totally own up to the fact that maybe Tommy had a totally different perception of that call. I just thought we left on neutral. Maybe he thought we left on scorched earth. That could totally be true too. But I don't know. I ended off. I'm pretty sure I was like, "All right, I'll talk to you later, buddy," or something at the end of the call.
Right.
I didn't have any.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it ended right there. I didn't know. We hadn't talked in 2 days or some shit. So I had no idea. And then on his Monday show, he dumps my DMs and.
Well, it was also like a stream about net nobody, and then it like 5 minutes in, it became you.
Like
and
the Nick DeOrio show.
I haven't seen the full stream. I just saw like a little bit of it. I tuned into, but I was a little bit confused like how it got from one to the other because I guess he didn't have anything to say about net nobody. He just switched over. He seemed like genuinely hurt on the stream. I'll say that. Like he seemed like he was like really like because he was like having to like take deep breath. It's kind of like you know how I was when I did my like addressing KEEMSTAR video.
Yeah.
It was like the same fucking energy from him, which is really weird about you. And I was just like, So
that's why I think it might. I don't think this stemmed from 2 days ago. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like I don't know. I don't want to. I'll talk to you privately about some shit because I don't even know if I've talked to you about. I think I talked to Tom about this a couple weeks ago. Some really I don't know. It just.
Yeah,
I've had a few awkward interactions, but let me see if anything else here. All right, probably the first one.
I'm probably gonna cut off stream after this, after we clear this shit up, because I got to Dumpy's got his last day here, so we're probably gonna hang out with him a little bit later.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty based.
Yeah.
Dumpy, who you lied about him being ethnic.
No, he's 25.
Yeah. We can't be friends anymore. You lied about an ethnicity.
Wouldn't be the first.
My leftiness won't flow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. I don't know. Is there anybody talking mad shit that I need to address? I don't know. I'm not even looking at your chat.
All right, flamenco. No, I'm just kidding.
Willie posted a new
Wait,
I'm fucking around. I'm not being serious. Yeah, I don't know. That's my only thing I have for you. It's just like, I understand why the Destiny memes like get to you, because you feel like people think that you don't believe anything you say. And that pisses
I don't
you
think
off.
it's I feel like. I think there is a lot of fucking people who have said like outrageous shit about like how I'm like this fucking far lefty. Like they think I'm like Vosh. There's like a perception that I'm like Vosh. Oh, not even close. No, I disagree with him on nearly every fucking political position.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, there was one person today.
You're cool with, like, this is the Nicholas DeOrio politics, right? You're cool with trans and gay people, and yeah.
Wait.
I don't know. Like,
I gotta
what
read
far left
this one.
policies do you have? Like,
hold on. I gotta read this one. This is the only guy I blocked today. I can understand why Tommy would go on defense. It seems lately Nick's whole shtick maybe is a ruse with his very left-leaning views. He's trying to move into BreadTube, and he has to shake off his non-mainstream views. This is how it's going to happen.
Why would anyone want to do that? That genre is dying.
It's literally the worst way to make money.
Is like stagnating to the point that they're not gaining any subscribers.
What are they saying? You're trying to grift?
That, like, I'm transitioning into Xander Hall. Dude, I don't know what people think the lefty arc is, but
like,
I want to go make fun of shit like Anna. Why would I go and stop doing drama to talk about lefty politics that I've never actually shown that I support?
Yeah. Well, like, what far left positions do you hold? Let me just ask you right now. All right. Let's. Do
you think that, like, I don't know? Do you think my stance on trans people existing is a far left turn? Like, I don't. I kind of. I don't even. To be honest, I'm not even super fucking read into that. So I don't even know where I would like. I wouldn't know how to.
Well, that's the other thing. Even the positions that you do hold, like, hey, let's not, be mean to these people. Basically, I don't even know if that's your take, or so. I don't like. I don't know. Your positions don't really seem that too like I don't get like fucking commie vibes.
That's because like when I get like when we talk about positions, I preface them with I don't know what I'm like talking about.
Last night I was on the phone with Aiden for like an hour, and he's like telling me about fucking anarchy revolutions in Cuba and how awesome it is, and I'm fucking yelling at him, screaming at him why it's wrong and stuff like that. I never have these arguments with you. You know what I mean? So that's like that. That's why I don't see you as like fucking, this. But even if you were, like, I wouldn't really give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm friends with fucking Aiden. I'm friends with a lot of people that are pretty out there on the left and the right, and it doesn't really affect me. I mean, I have conversations about it, but I don't really like. It's not like I see you as like a threat.
Here are my nuclear fucking takes. People should probably use the bathroom that most likely makes them feel more comfortable. That's like a super nuclear take, I guess. And that like, I don't necessarily see a problem with things like non-binary gender or just gender dysmorphia and stuff like that being talked about in a school setting where people who are coming of age might actually be reflecting on some of those feelings and not know how to deal with them. Obviously, there's like niche fucking scenarios. I know me and Tommy talked about one scenario where the fucking teachers were giving fucking kids like fucking
DIY
puberty
hormones.
Like giving people fucking hormones because their parents said they weren't trans and they said they were, and like
I think that's like where a lot of people's trepidation comes from, because it's not even
I think
really
that's rational.
niche. Like that fucking charity, that quote unquote charity that H Bomber guy raised money for. The fucking co-founder kidnapped her own son to go take him over to Thailand for sex reassignment surgery. Like, there are like people who are adherents to this that are just fucking nuts, and people do kind of need to acknowledge that. Because like
it's important to acknowledge, but I don't think it's the majority of instances where people are being like taught about this. I don't think there's a huge amount of teachers who are actively trying to like siphon hormones in to like make kids trans by convincing them that they are or something. I don't think there's an epidemic of that right now.
I think,
but I will acknowledge it
those
happens.
sorts of instances should inform on like how these things should be handled in a school setting.
Anonymous
Yeah, nothing's perfect.
$5. Wait, isn't a commie
and what was the other one? There was one more. Fuck, I totally just dropped it.
Criticism in chat or something.
No. There was one more talking point.
Oh,
that
nuclear
I forgot
take.
About. One more nuclear take. I don't know. My stances on these are pretty like, I'm not using fucking neo pronouns. I don't care. That's where I'm not calling you a deer. I don't care. If your pronouns are they them, I'll make the effort.
Unless you accidentally shoot them in a hunting scenario.
If I get them wrong, I'm not going to apologize.
You still think those dipshit protesters?
Yeah, it's like
unless you accidentally Dick Cheney one of them, it's like I thought it was a deer.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna call it here, guys, because I've been on for 5 hours. Amazing fucking turnout, by the way. 5 hours. We held pretty much 1,200 to 1,400 viewers, and half of it's just me playing video games. So I don't know how the fuck that happened, but cool.